What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode here on NRV Outdoors. Today we're back at one of our favorite little creeks, but today's video is quite different than the ones you guys have been watching, as today is our very first video for our Virginia state stocking. It begins on October 1st, and as luck would have it, our favorite little creek got stocked right off the get-go. But in today's video, guys, we're going to be using some very awesome little baits made by a friend who has got a really nice company going, and I would like to showcase some of his baits today. We actually used them in the past, but we're going to use them again today. The BIGGFISH Lures. As you can see here, we've got some little 1/64 ounce jigs tied up here on some nice little dart heads. We've got some really nice looking spinners. And as you can see, we've got some murky conditions, so I think that spinner is really going to play in today's video. But these lures here are quite special, as they are part of his Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You guys can only get these for a limited time over at his website at biggfishlures.com. So I highly recommend you head over there and check these out while they're available. We're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to go ahead and rig up that nice pink spinner right there. We're going to bomb it around this little hole. Really murky, but I have a feeling if we can get it in front of a couple, we can catch them. Let's go ahead and get rigged up and let's get started. Alrighty, guys, we have got that BIGGFISH Lure spinner all tied up right there. Just an absolute beautiful build on this spinner. Nice, big, and bulky. Should stick out in this murky water. We've got it rigged up on that Mach Lite speed stick by Lews with some 6-pound 100% fluorocarbon line. So let's not waste any time, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and make our first cast of the day. Just shooting across to the other side. Just slow reel it back. This pool's got some debris moving through it, so we want to kind of run it slow, give the fish time to find it. Oh, on the very first cast. On the very first cast right there, guys. Wow, 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 that is fantastic. Let's walk him over here. I accidentally forgot our net today, so we're going to have to get down here next to the water. Oh, quick release, beautiful. Just what we wanted. There we go, guys. Fish number one on that BIGGFISH Lure, very first cast. Shout out to Roger. Gotta love it, guys. Got to love it. Alrighty, guys. Walked up there, back to the vehicle and grabbed our net. We're going to go ahead and make cast number two. See if we can get lucky and do that again. Oh, felt a little nibble right there. I'm gonna bomb one up here. Right into that old swift current. Oh, we had another one right there. 3 casts in a row, 3 bites. Wow. Last pitch in here with the old spinner. And then I'm thinking we're going to move up the creek a little ways to another little pool that I know of. Give these fish a few minutes, as we caught one immediately on the old BIGGFISH Lure spinner, and then we had 2 pop off in back-to-back casts, which tells me there are some active fish in this pool, but they have caught on to our trick. So we're going to give them a few minutes, then we're going to come back, cast right back at them again, and see if we can get one of them. But for right now, we've got a nice little pool I see up there in the distance, so we're going to go up there, run the spinner through it, see what happens. Walk our way up here to another nice little pool. We're just going to fan cast all around in it. See if there's not anybody hanging out in here. Looks like a super fishy little spot. Ooh, yep, just seen one flash right there. Came up and flashed on it, looked like a little brownie. See if we can get his attention again right here. Yep, got him. Nope, little rainbow. Fantastic. Slide on in the creek right here with our net. Scoop her right on up, kicked it in the net just beautifully. Shot that spinner out right towards our head. Beautiful little rainbow. Fish number 2 of the day on that BIGGFISH Lures Breast Cancer Awareness Month spinner. Fantastic, guys. Let's let her go on back strong. Happy and healthy into the creek there. We'll just bomb that little spinner in here again, see if we can't get ourselves another one. Another strong bite right there. Wow, 2 bites back to back. Just missing the hook. Thinking a couple more casts, I'm going to switch up to that BIGGFISH Lures 1/64 ounce darter jig. Give that little beauty a try, because these fish are absolutely crunching in this old pink spinner. I have a feeling if we jig a nice jig through there really slow, bounce it along the bottom, these fish are going to go absolutely nuts for it. I really do like to fan cast that old spinner though and get those active fish. Got him right there. Wow. Another little rainbow. He bit that thing the second it hit the water. Slide her in the net just beautifully. Oh, flop all around, get her energy out, unhook herself. Just how we like it. Wow, guys, another beautiful fish. That nice spinner hanging there, fantastic. Just let her go on back and strong. Let her go on in there, healthy and happy. Heck yeah, guys. So I guess we're going to cast this thing around a little bit longer since they're still munching it. Definitely want to try out that old jig through this old hole, but why fix something that isn't broken? All right, guys, we have got our drifting rig all rigged up with that fantastic looking BIGGFISH Lures with jig right there. We've got our float. We're going to start shallow, run it up high, just bombing it straight into the current over there and just letting it drift on by. We'll open up that separation as we fish this hole. We want to start up close to the surface there, see if we can get any of these fish to rise, and then we'll lower it down. We don't want to get hung up. We've only got 2 of these, and with as good looking as it is, I know it's going to be a fish catcher, so we don't want to get it hung up. Just going to fish it through here nice and slow. See if we can't trick a couple of these beautiful little mountain trout into biting it for us. There we go. There we go. Oh, she kicked the old jig. That's okay. The second that thing hit the water up there in that fast current, she came over and absolutely slapped it. That was our first good take on that jig. She kicked it pretty quick, but that's okay, guys. Let's go ahead and bomb it back in here. See if we can't get another bite. If not, we're going to switch back to that spinner, fish through this hole again. We may even travel up and down the creek a little bit and see what else we can find. Finally getting those beautiful fall colors in the trees. Walking through these little wooded trails are just a beautiful sight here in Virginia this time of year. You've got every color of the rainbow. Some big, massive buck tracks right there. Wow, just a beautiful day to be out here in the wildlife. Made our way up here to our last spot of the day. I'm sure this spot looks familiar to some of you guys who have been following the channel for a long time. We're going to give it a good run here, and then we're just going to call it a day. This is the very last spot on the creek, very last opportunity. Oh, it was a little nibble. Very last opportunity to get a couple, so we're going to fish it nice and slow, see if we can't trick a couple of these little beauties into biting for us. Got him. There we go. Got him on the old jig. Fantastic, guys. Looks like we're going to have to hang on to this old tree here and slide ourselves on into the creek with this little beauty. There we go. Found us a little stepping stone down here to get in the creek and slide this little beauty in. There we go, guys. Beautiful fish on the BIGGFISH Lures jig. Grab that old jig head, pop it off. There we go, guys. Another beauty. We'll let her take off back in the creek right here at her feet. Happy and healthy. Heck yeah, guys. The bite has slowed down quite a bit, but they're still biting the BIGGFISH Lures, so we'll keep feeding it to them. Heck yeah. She came over and absolutely crunched it. Camera turned off at the absolute worst time, but we got it fired back up to get on the net here. There we go. Absolute beautiful little fish. Let's just let her take off back in here. Happy and healthy. Heck yeah, guys. There we go. Got another one on. Just jigging that old pink BIGGFISH Lures jig through there. And this one had to have it. Wow, what a beauty. Popped in the net. Beautiful colors on that fish. Let's let her go. Heck yeah, guys. That old jig has been the deal for the last little bit. They like it. Let's go ahead and drop it back in here. See if we can do that again. Alrighty, guys and girls. Very last cast of the day going in. With the wind blowing, it's pushing tons of leaves into the water here, impeding our spinner bite too much in this old hole here. It's pretty much seeing that old jig and nobody else is interested. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you smash that like button. And if you would like to get your hands on some of these BIGGFISH lures, he's got a huge assortment of lures available on his website. I'm going to leave that website linked down in the description, very first link. Just simply click it, it'll take you right to him. But if you would like a chance to win this spinner here, as well as that jig we was catching them on earlier, all you got to do is head down below, drop me a comment. Any comment will do, and that'll be your chance to win one of these awesome spinners as well as one of those jigs. But get it if you can, boys and girls. Do yourself some fishing and have some fun. But most importantly, be safe and tight lines.